So it's Sunday, and I know I should be working on publishing and releasing an art video, but I've spent the past 3 days almost nonstop working on my app Impulse Buy, and I really wanted to share the progress that I've made, so I hope that's okay. Before we look at what it looks like now, though, let's take a look at what it used to look like. So this was from a couple of weeks ago, and this is the form page for when you add a new item. And if you don't know, Impulse Buy is an app I'm building for tracking the money you didn't spend on impulse buys. So this is a form where you add a new item when you really want to buy something, but instead you come to the app, you enter it in, and you answer a few questions to help you stop the impulse. And the other main page we can see what it used to look like is the search page. And this was just earlier last week. Unfortunately, I don't have any other screenshots of the other pages that are in the app, but they all looked kind of similar to this, where things just weren't really designed at all. But now, after 3 days, we have gone from this and this to this. So this is now the landing page when you first open the app. I also changed this up. Before, when you would open the app, it would show you a list of all the things you've added, just like it does on the search page. And then on the very bottom, there was like a tiny little form for adding a new item. But I realized that I think when you're in the throes of feeling like you want to buy something, coming here and getting immediate access to this form was way more important than seeing things you've added before. So you could just open the app and then start typing away about that thing you really, really want to buy. And the search page now looks like this. It's still fairly similar, but the design is simple intentionally for now. But I added in all the rest of the filters. And I also styled the detail pages for when you click into an item. It's got the same layout as the form, and if you go to edit an item, you'll see that same form again. And the vibes I was going for was kind of like receipt-esque. I don't know if it really hit that, but that was the goal. The other pages are the settings page. I designed this little vignette in Canva. The sloth was holding balloons, but I replaced it with these two little flying money things. And you'll also see another sloth if we go back to search and if we filter for something that doesn't exist. There's another sloth with no items found. And there's also one on the create account and login page. The other thing that I added to were the celebration moments, which we can make happen when we tap the total up here, or when you add a new item, it can show immediately afterwards. So yeah, I wish I had better screenshots of how this used to look before, but trust me, it was a lot of progress in 3 days. So really quick, what motivated me to do this is that Revenue Cat is having a shipathon, which is kind of like a hackathon, but it's all about shipping to the app stores. And the deadline is September 18th, I think. Yeah. And that felt like just enough time for me to try to finish this app and get it on the app stores. I realize that's still like 3 weeks away, but publishing to the app stores does involve like reviews, and for Google Play, it involves at least 2 weeks of testing if you're registered as a personal developer account and not like an organization, which is what I did. So it's definitely cutting it close, but I think maybe we can do it. And even if I can't meet that deadline, like I made so much progress in the past 3 days that I think I could still get it up on the App Store really, really close to that deadline. And then it'll just be on the App Store, which is the goal anyways. Okay, but there is still work left to do. Specifically, these are the last few tasks that I think I need to get done to get the app to the point where I can submit it to Google Play and have it set up for internal testing and possibly their closed testing as well, which is what you need to do for 2 weeks before you can even submit it to get published on the App Store. I need to finish out the account flows for being able to delete your account, and also if you forgot your password. And then to be eligible for that RevenueCat Shipathon, I do need to add RevenueCat and add a way for people to buy or subscribe something in the app. Oh, and then there's this that I'm still working on too, which is getting the total count of items and total saved when you have a search, when you filtered your search results. After that, though, I think it's good enough in a good enough place to get tested, but then there's still so much more that I would like to do. But there's always going to be more that I'd like to do. My plan is to get these next few cards done in the next couple of days, fingers crossed. Start the process of trying to get the app onto Google Play and start the closed testing. And once that's started, I think then I'll maybe try to get it into the Apple App Store. I'm so not familiar with that. And I've heard that they're a lot more strict with their review process. But I mean, I do want to get it on the App Store eventually, so might as well try at this point, right? So yeah, this is what I've been up to. I think I'm probably going to stop posting about it here. I know I wanted to do another live stream, but I find that I enjoy doing videos like this of just like screen recording and sharing a lot more. So I'm going to continue doing that over on my other channel. It's called SjsScreen, and I'll link it down in the description below. And that channel is going to be dedicated to updates about building, some more like a little bit more technical videos and behind the scenes of building this app and other apps. And I'd also really love to get into reviewing other indie developers' apps that they've shared and published. And this channel will probably stay focused on art. Thank you for watching this update, and comment down below if you think you would use this app. Okay, thanks, bye.